Namaste and welcome to Nikki's Toolkit. Thank you for choosing to share time and space with me in this energetic space, this energetic place where we share thoughts, we share suggestions, we share ideas, we share tools on living our most wholesome, nourishing, and supportive life. It is always such a pleasure for me to share time and space with you. Today I want to share, you know how much I love Rumi. So today I want to share a quote from Rumi with you that got me to thinking about what we're going to talk about today. And it says, set your life on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. And that can be interpreted on so many levels. It's about the excitement, it's about transformation, it's about the growth that life is all about. You know, even if we look at life only on a physical dimension, we are not always babies. We go through the different stages physically and emotionally. So it's important for us to look at our living experiences as and the people who we share time and space with and we choose to interact with as agents of transformation, supporting us living our best life. And so today I want to talk about, are we going or growing through our lives? You know, in the ebb and flow of our living experiences, if we're not present, we really miss the portals of growth and expansion in our experiences. A lot of the times, we get nailed to occurrences as we give them controlling power to define us. When this is the case, we have forfeited the gift of life in exchange for the shadow of living as worthy. And how does this usually manifest, or how do I see it manifest? It manifests in the joyless movement of our moments. It manifests in the need for constant external stimulation. It manifests in the exhausting practices of numbing and or distractions that we engage in. It is also in the draining feeling of oppression, depression, and victimization that we might experience at some point in time. All of those just suck the life out of living. And that is when we usually find ourselves going through our lives and not growing. That is when we usually find that the occurrences or situations have placed us in a space of limitation. What do we do at that point? Because life is so much more nourishing and supportive when we're growing through it. And that is really what we should be doing with our living experiences. So what do? I love the gift of pause. The gift of stillness is beyond words. So we pause. Honor what we're feeling, what we're experiencing in any moment. Honor it. Identify it and honor it. Whether it be sadness, whether it be hurt, whether it be pain, whether it be joy, whether it be sorrow, whether it be grief. Honor it. Pause, honor it, acknowledge it. Be honest with ourselves. Because we can't grow through if we're not honest with ourselves. And once we honor, once we put the honesty in it, it then gives us a little bit more of that momentum, that life, that inspiration, that drive, where we now move into a space where we choose to act. And the first thing I find that's supportive for me when I choose to act is that I move into controlling what I have control of. You know, many times the answer is not always available in knowing immediately what to do. But it is present, I find, in the knowing and the trusting and acting on what not to do. So when you have the control, you control what you have control over, and that control is not always manifest manifesting in this is exactly what I'm going to do. It also manifests and is supportive in what you're choosing to not do. You know, life with all its dynamism is far too nourishing and expansive and joy-filled to sell ourselves short by just going through it. It serves us so much better to choose to act and grow through life, as each moment of each new day gives us access, it gives us agency, and it gives us opportunity to always be our best selves. When we choose to show up, despite fear, despite shame, despite hurt, despite pain, we relegate these limiting emotions to the valued position of manure to fertilize our growth. And as we grow through life, our growth will not always be supported and or facilitated by those who we think or from places where we think it will happen. And while this can be painful, it can be hurtful, and it definitely can be disappointing. Guess what? It's okay. It's okay because people can't give you what they don't have the capacity to give. No, listen, I didn't say ability or access. I said capacity. It's important for us to recognize the difference. We should never expect a diamond from a band. And there is no judgment or should be no judgment or hard feelings for this, because this is also part of the honesty when we honor what we're feeling. What is essential is that we control what we have control over. And that's our choice to respond or react. It's our choice whether we're going to go through or grow through. It is also about supporting growth for those we share time and space with, and also facilitating growth. When we grow through life, we see with new, true lens that there is room and space for us all to grow should we choose. So, again, Rumi inspires me, and I'd love to share that inspiration with you. And he has another quote which I absolutely love, and it says, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself." Thank you for choosing to share time and space with me today on Nikki's Toolkit. It's always a pleasure to share time and space with you. Today, I wish you clarity, calm, courage, and confidence as you embrace the joy that is growing through life. Namaste.